having the first World Leadership Award ceremony in Atlanta and having Bill Clinton there, it was almost like a certification, like a corner turned. But when you're able to do this type of work through service, it really makes a difference. And Bill Clinton is the reason why I was able or willing and wanted to engage in this way in the first place. So now to see him here with me, standing behind my initiative, engaging the youth, that made the difference, man. And that right there was, you know, the difference in hard work and hard work. One world powered by service, and the voice being led by the youth. That is the thing that I really feel is going to drive us successfully into the future.
The New Look Foundation is powered by service. Powered by service can be anything. You know, a better world is powered by service. Ending poverty is powered by service. Getting good grades is powered by service. Anything is powered by service.
I was one of the first recipients of a Powered by Service grant, and back in 2009, I used my talent as a football player and as a leader amongst my peers at my school to start a fundraiser.
Everyone can be a leader. Everyone has that natural spark, and that's when you give back, and you give back knowledge, you give back money, you give back time, you give back anything that you can find that will better somebody else.
I feel like through service, we can make the world a better place.
One world, one person. Power through service, and if they can do something through their service, they can make a difference in the entire world.
Get up, get out, and go serve. Get up. Participate, volunteers act as one. Get up. No excuses, join the fight, let's get it done. Issue action power. Get up. Standing as one, there's no way that we can fall. Working as one, there's nothing that we can't solve. Together breaking ground and tearing down walls. Issue action power. Get up.
The 4 leadership pillars are really based off of Usher's life. He looked at other leaders that he admired, like Quincy Jones or Martin Luther King, President Clinton, Ted Turner. We looked at those different individuals and said, what do they all have in common? And what they all had in common is they knew what they were passionate about, what their talent was.
The 4 pillars of New Look are talent, education, career, and service. And basically, you use those pillars to get to your ultimate goal of servicing the community.
So the pillar of talent is pretty much finding yourself and finding what makes you unique to everybody else.
The talent piece is really what I call the secret sauce to New Look. Because by focusing on what the kids are already passionate about, what they're already interested in, and then showing them, now this is your talent, how does education play into that?
At the end of the day, you know, education makes a difference. You know, if you can't read, you can't write, you can't survive.
With these pillars, I feel like I have all of it in me, and I've had it in me for a long time. But New Look helped to bring it out.
No matter where you are, whether we're in Africa, whether we're here in New Orleans, whether we're in Los Angeles, Malaysia, London, it's still one world powered by service.
I've been given the opportunity to go to Kenya, to Vancouver. We've traveled to London, Hong Kong, and we're helping other youth across the globe to explore their talents and creativity. And I'll never forget this moment. I was in Kenya, and we were, you know, in the process of the training. One guy raised his hand and he said, I like fishing. How could I possibly use fishing to do a service project or get involved in my community? And we told him that you can, you know, start your own fishing business. Then you can give back to the community by, you know, maybe starting your own nonprofit And when we explained that to him, it's like I just saw this look in his eye.
To be able to speak to someone that you've never met before, give them an idea of how to get on track, and then that light bulb goes off for the first time. It's almost like the most priceless thing that could ever happen in life.
That's really what it means to be powered by service, because that empowered me right there.
Everybody wanna touch the sky. Nobody wants to reach back. For the ones who are scared to fly.
New Look is important because we're preparing youth to graduate high school, go on to college. We're preparing youth to enter the workforce and really be contributing members of a global economy.
In the academy, we learned so much, and they had me on fire to just want to help my community.
They've given me so much. I can sit here and talk on days and days about things that they've done for me.
The first thing that I learned was how and what I wanted to do.
Now I can say I'm a way better person than I was before I became part of the organization.
The academy has taught me how to make my brand. How do I make myself known?
They put us in situations where we have to learn how to communicate with others and give us the tools we need to be successful.
A lot of people think about Usher helping to develop Justin Bieber's talents or Miguel's talents, but a lot of people don't understand that Usher is helping to develop youth talents as entrepreneurs, as nonprofit leaders, as corporate leaders as well.
If you motivate youth at a very young age, chances are they're gonna be more successful in whatever they attempt to do just by feeling supported.
After a while, the ball's gonna be in our hands. So we have to be the ones to establish change now, and we have to be the ones to set the example for the next coming generations.
The reality is the student becomes the teacher, whether he or she wants to or not, which is why the component of service is so important.
So New Look is really all about empowerment, not charity. And that's an important distinction.
In my mind, I hope that they will be leading the charge of making service a priority and leading the charge of our One World Powered by Service global initiative.